welcome back to another video. We're just now leaving the shop. It's like 4:30 a.m. It's like 4:30 a.m. Headed to Leroy to get loaded for 7 o'clock to head up to Iowa, deliver tonight, and then we jump over to York, Nebraska, pick up in the morning and bring it on back to normal. Deliver it Friday evening, which is tomorrow. So that's what we got on the agenda for this video. I hope you guys had a good New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, New Year. You know, what goals do you have that's going to get you to where you want to be at? You know, that's kind of what I look at every year and think about. It's like, where do I want to be at by the end of this year? And most of the time I already have this figured out way in advance, which for this year I already know what I want done and everything else by a certain time period of this year. But you know, you kind of got to think to yourself, you know, what are you gonna do for the next 365 days to get yourself to your goals, whether that's, you know, personal related, business related, family related, you know, whatever. You got to be ahead of the game, and it's not just a long-term goal thing, it's also a short-term goal thing. It's like, what goals are you going to use in the short term to get to your long-term goals? You never really want to just set yourself long-term goals, because it seems like it takes forever to reach those goals. So if you set yourself short-term goals to reach the long-term goals, as you accomplish stuff, it helps push you forward. So that's what I want you guys to kind of think about. It's like, yeah, it's a new year, even though you really shouldn't look at it this way, but it just helps. Because I don't look at it by the year really most of the time. Most of the time I look at it as, this is the goal, these are the small goals in between, and I'ma just, you know, accomplish as I go, not just by, you know, a new year coming up and now I'm gonna set new goals. But it helps if you've never done this. Look at what you want, look at the steps that you need to take to get there, and put it in motion. You got a whole year. If you make a yearly goal, by the end of the year you want X, you know, put in place what you want, what you need to do to get there, and go chase after it. You know, it's like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna waste the next 365 days and keep doing what you're doing, or are you gonna take the next 365 days and level yourself up? But yeah, just a little bit of something to think about. But with that being said, get down this road, about 30 minutes to Leroy. I'll catch you guys once we get there. All right, y'all, we have made it over here to Leroy. Any of you regular subscribers that watch my videos and know exactly where I'm at, because we start a lot of videos here. Oh, but truck's pretty dirty. I ran yesterday. I did a load to Kentucky. That's the reason why a lot of dirt on the wheels and stuff, but I did a load to Kentucky yesterday. I fixed my door. If you guys seen my last video, yeah, my last video of 2023, you know I kind of messed my door up. One of the docks messed my door up, and I got that fixed that same night. I didn't record any of that because I was so freaking tired, but I put more sealant right here, and I put a bunch of, I nailed the nails back in it, and I put some screws under there as well, some longer screws, so it looks a lot better. It's not perfect. I'm gonna end up probably putting a little bit of some sealer probably right around here, but it does the job. It does what it needs to do. Well, other than that, the truck really hasn't changed since you guys have last seen it. I straightened out my bumper a little bit from it being bent. It's still a little off. I still got to do some tweaking with that, which I'm going to do some more this weekend, but it's a little bit straighter. It's not 100%, but I mean, when you ride low, you really kind of expect to bump a little bit, but the bumper will be changed anyways, because the bumper has a whole lot of issues with it. It's like warped and bent all sorts of different ways. So it's not just like the mounts that are on the truck that are a little bit bent, because they are just a tad bit bent, but if the bumper was straight, it wouldn't even be this bent with the mounts being bent the way they are, if you get what I'm saying. But the bumper's just messed up in general, so it'll get changed out. I'm gonna go with the shorter bumper. This is a 22. I'm gonna end up putting a 20-inch on it probably. Give me 2 more inches of clearance when I'm at ride height. Probably won't sit on the ground anymore, but I really don't care, to be honest, because I'm gonna end up changing the front suspension again. I'm gonna end up doing the 389 leaf pack, the 389 air ride leaf pack on the front end, and the shorter shackles once I find the part number for the shorter shackles for this truck. But I'm gonna end up doing that, so the 20-inch bumper will probably still sit on the ground. I don't really know. I don't really care, to be honest. It is what it is, but that's my plan for the front end. But yeah, other than that, everything's pretty much still the same for the most part. I got some plans to do some things here soon, hopefully, with actually one of the big trucking YouTubers. I really won't say his name or shout him out or really say what we're doing, because it's kind of a secret. Don't know if I ever really say anything about it, but yeah, it's kind of a secret, but it'll probably be happening here soon. Other than that, I'm gonna chill out, relax for the next pretty much 2 hours, and I catch you guys once we get loaded and get ready to get up out of here to head over to Iowa. Alright, y'all, we're loaded. I believe 44,000 pounds or so. 44.3. So I know for a fact I'm probably gonna have to watch my fuel, which is good. I didn't get full of fuel this morning because I got a half a tank on the truck from yesterday. We got 6.5 hours.
Starting route to
we'll get there around 2 o'clock.
Proceed to east.
Not scheduled to be there till about like 4:30, so we're running good for time. That means maybe, just maybe, I'll make it to Nebraska in enough time to get loaded tonight and then take off in the morning instead of getting loaded in the morning. But we're gonna check our weights here. We got 11.5, 11.6 on the front. We got 41 total for the truck, so 29-ish thousand pounds on the tandems on the truck. I know for a fact we shouldn't be over gross because I got a half a tank of fuel, but we're definitely going to check it because why not? If there's a scale, why not use it? Trailer has 39.1 on it.
Turn left onto East 200
which is
North
within
Road.
Legal limits for a spread axle. So I can go up to, I think, 40,000 pounds. And full setup, we have, it's looking like 77,000. We got 79,840. Yeah, 79,840. Full truck with a half a tank of fuel and a full tank of def. So we're going to be basically running the half a tank game. Is what we're going to be doing. Yeah, we're going to be playing the half tank game all the way up. So I kind of figured it was going to be something like that. Which I don't mind.
24 miles.
Because I should be able to make it all the way there with the fuel that I have on the truck. But we're going to be, like I said, we're going to Iowa, to Percival, Iowa, which is southern Iowa. So we're not going 80. We're going 72 to 36, I believe. about 2 o'clock. A little after 2 o'clock, I'm gonna guess, by the time we, you know, get on the road, get running down the highway where it's consistent. So I'll probably be a little after 2 o'clock. We're not scheduled till like basically 5 o'clock. So it's perfect. And I'm delivering to a rep, so I'll be delivering this load, unloading this load, more or less I should say, unless for some reason he has a dock, but I didn't see one on the satellite, so I'm guessing I'm gonna be unloading this one. So we're gonna get down the road, get as close as we can. We may stop for fuel before we get there. I'm gonna kind of check and see, make sure there's no scale between where I would like to get fuel at and where he is. And if not, we're gonna fill the truck up, get over to him, unload, and head on over to York and hopefully get loaded tonight. All right, boys, well, first stop of the day, Scale House here in Illinois capital, Springfield, Illinois. They're pulling everybody over. Like, I don't know if you guys can see back there, but it's all the way to the ramp. They're pulling everybody in, which I kind of figured they would be, because, you know, 2024, they're trying to make sure everybody has IFTA stickers on and everything else. So that time of the year, you know, it's one of those things where I normally would go around, but they normally stage cars back there and still pull you over regardless and stuff like that. So we'll see how long this takes. I think I'm only like 2 or 3 behind the scale, so this is the reason why I weighed the truck before then, and I've used some fuel, so I know for a fact I'm not over gross and I'm not over on my axle weights. So I mean, they got people staring in the windows and everything. Like, this is crazy. Let's see how this goes. Put split drive axles here. Good to go. I thought for sure they were going to pull me around back, because I mean they have a couple reasons why they could. Took, I thought they were definitely going to pull me behind, but it normally what I've noticed with this spread axle drive-in is that it normally takes them a while, because the I know what it is, because they'll wait for my trailer to pop up and it kind of confuse them, and then they look at the trailer and see it's a spread. So I guarantee that's why it takes me so long on the scale every single time I get on the scale, because every scale that I've gotten on with this trailer, it's taken forever, every time. I had one guy come out at one scale, cross it over into Indiana, he came out. He was like, oh, you're overweight on your trailer. I was like, it's a spread axle. And he looked back there and said, oh, okay, you're good. It's like, yeah. They're not common to see spread axle drive-ins, but they're out there, so. Oh, all right, y'all. About a couple hours later, ready for a fuel stop. Not gonna fill the truck up, but just gonna fill the little tank up and go from there, I guess. Let's see if they'll authorize it. Casey's are weird. Some do it and some don't.
Please bring inside form of payment or ID before we can let you fuel.
That's what I figured. All right. Alright, y'all, well, we have made it to York, Nebraska. Over here at the Petro. Just got some food from the Iron Skillet. About to chill out, eat, relax for a little bit. Wake up early in the morning, pick up down the street, and do our 5 hours home. 5 hours, something like that. I think it's like 5.5 hours, something like that home. But yeah. So what we're gonna do, pretty easy run over here. It was like an hour and a half over here. So yeah, a pretty quick unload too, since the guy was already sitting there waiting for me, since, you know, when I called him and told him that I was gonna be there, he was actually there. So it was all kind of perfect. So I'm gonna eat and relax, and I'll catch you guys in the morning. Alright, well, good morning, y'all. We just made it over here to Pioneer or Cortiva over on Recharge Road in York. The only reason why I say that because there's like 3 of them here or something like that. I believe it's 3. I know there's at least this one and then the other plant. I believe it's 3. I could be wrong, but I believe it's like 3 of them. Like literally within like 10 miles of each other. But just made it here. There's 3 trucks in the dock now. They already started loading. Woke up a little later than I wanted to, but I'm not really in no rush because this load doesn't deliver till like 6 o'clock tonight or something like that. So I have pretty much all the time in the world because it's literally like 6 hours or something like that. 5 hours, 7 hours. Oh yeah, 7 hours home. So it's 7 hours home, and this
Starting route to work. Proceed to the route.
and this load doesn't deliver till like 6 o'clock in the evening. So, and I can't deliver it any earlier than that. So I'm gonna just get loaded and go to the shop and probably try to get this bumper 100% straight while I got the time, and then maybe play with some new stuff that I have that I may show, I may not show yet. I'm still trying to figure out some stuff, but that's the plan. Sit around and wait until one of these guys pull out, and we'll pull in. Good morning. Got 9364.
9364. Well, look at there. You're right on top. Okay, and you backed into what door, honey?
Door 2, middle lock.
Door 2, and you chopped your tire.
Yep.
And you shut your engine off.
Yep. How many spots?
Only 14?
14? Oh, that's perfect. Tell them three singles, double it all the way back.
Because he has a spread.
Yep.
3 singles and doubles
You've
back.
been there before.
Oh yeah, many times, and I'll be back again.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Guess these guys remember my face now. Good, because I'll definitely be back. I think I'm coming back next week again. I think. Am I coming back next week? I think I'm coming back next week. Yeah, something like that. So I got all my loads, well, most of my loads for next week. I believe I'm coming back here again next week. I know I got to go to Ohio Monday, but I do believe I come back over this way again. I don't know. We'll see, but wait to get loaded. Only 14 spots, so it shouldn't take long. a whopping, what, like 14 boxes, which comes to a total weight of of 19,000 pounds. This is the lightest I've ever come out of this place. At least it says it's 19,000 pounds. We're definitely gonna double check that. I mean, by the scale on the truck, I'm fine. So it says it's 19,000 pounds. It probably is 19,000 pounds. I don't know. My scale just seems a little high for 19,000 pounds for the back of the truck. But I know I'm still good, so I'm not too worried about it. I'll really be able to tell once I get rolling through the Iowa hills. But 7.5 hours home. We should get to the shop at around 3 o'clock. I don't deliver this load till 6 tonight. And I can't drop it any sooner. Which sucks. Because I would like to drop it sooner. It's a nice W9. What's going on, man?
Where's the shipping office at?
Go all the way down till you hit the gravel, around the corner, go all the way back to the side over there. There's 3 dots.
Okay.
You can just go ahead and back in. The shipping office is on your right side door. Walk in there and give them your information and they'll load you.
Right, just straight down.
Yeah, straight down and to your right.
To the right.
Yep.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yep, no problem. There's Mr. Walker. Wasn't expecting to see him. Didn't know he was up this way. Alright. Now we can get up out of here. But yeah, I don't know what I was saying before then at all. I got sidetracked with talking to that guy, but it's another thing that's missing in the trucking industry. It's people that are willing to help people. Like, I seen him slow down, so I kind of figured maybe it was his first time being around this way. So if you can help somebody, help somebody. That's what's missing in the world today. I remember as a kid riding with my dad, you know, somebody be parked on the side of the road, broke out on the side of the road, you know. You have people coming across the radio asking if you needed help, and people stopping and loading tools out to try to get stuff fixed, but you know, it kind of sucks that we don't have that same type of industry anymore, which I know it's really kind of people's fault because, you know, people stop being friendly and stealing stuff and everything else, so people stop helping people. But, you know, it sucks enough that, you know, as a kid riding in the truck, you know, the little radio, that's all I heard. You know, people talking, communicating, you know, telling jokes, having a good time. And by the time I got in the truck and started driving by myself, it was silent. You know, I miss those times. I really do. I mean, when I was a kid, I rode in the truck with my dad every chance I had. I mean, summertime, I was in that truck. I wasn't like a normal kid in the summertime, you know. I was in the truck. When he was working on the truck, I was around, you know, trying to help out as much as I could. You know, I loved that truck. It's the beat that he has right now, you know. I pretty much grew up in that truck. He had a truck before then that I grew up in as well, but, you know, the beat came around when I was in the 2nd grade. The blue truck, which I'll throw a picture up, because I do have a picture of my phone. I'll throw a picture up of the blue truck, the blue Kenworth that he had, which is why I got this blue Kenworth, which was my dad's first truck. That truck, I really miss that truck. Had an old 3406 Caterpillar in it. No engine brake. You know, that truck was something. I miss that truck. But I'll throw a picture up if I haven't already thrown a picture up of what that truck looked like. Yeah, I miss the old times. I really do. I wish trucking was like it used to be when I was a kid riding in the passenger seat. But it is what it is. Guess we'll see how our fuel mileage goes. Because now since we're light, well, on the lighter side of things, I don't know which way the wind's blowing. But now that we're on the lighter side of things, 541 miles. When I was heavy coming out of here the last time, when I came out here for my 2nd round that I didn't record, that week that I came out here and did the same run twice, I came out of here at 80,000 pounds even with a half a tank of fuel. No, 80,000 pounds even with a full tank of fuel and a half a tank of depth. And I only used a half a tank to get home. I actually didn't even use a half a tank to get home. I used like, I had more than a half a tank when I delivered a load and got home. So, which I believe the wind was at my back. I'm not 100% sure. I can't really remember. But we'll see. I'm really interested to see how the fuel mileage goes, because the truck has been doing better since I put the air dog system on the truck so far. Yesterday, fully loaded in the hills of Iowa, we did 5.2 with a side wind, a gnarly side wind too. So I'm happy about that, because normally with the heavy side wind or heavy headwind, this truck does 4s. So I'm happy with 5s when it comes to wind. So we'll see what it does going home. The speed limit on 80 in Nebraska, anybody that doesn't know, is 80 miles an hour. I mean, not 80, 75 miles an hour. I run 75 because it's safer that way, keeping up with the cars for the most part. So I run 75 miles an hour on 80 until I hit hit Iowa, and then once I hit Iowa, then I back it down to about 70, 71. So see how she does. Good old 80. Well, getting on good old 80. You'll ride this all the way in Illinois. Then we'll ride 80 in Illinois to 39 to the shop. Alright boys, well, a little chain action on the pickup truck, and she's looking a lot better. I mean, it's not 100%, but it's 10 times better than it was. It doesn't help that the bumper's all warped, so it won't never be 100% straight with this bumper until I put a new one on, but man, that looks better. All right, all backed in. Let's go get unloaded. All right, y'all, well, we made it back. She's back in the shop where she sleeps, I guess if you want to call it that. But that's a wrap for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Check out the Instagram, Snapchat, all that good stuff if you want to communicate. All the Amazon links are in the bio for things that are done to the truck. Merch link is in the bio also if you want to check that out. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.